aside from, I mean, I'm just guessing this. I feel that aside from his mom being a, teacher and educator, one thing that probably played a strong part in him going back to school is just to have him stay grounded, because that is such a big thing. You know, when you're at that level of where he is or other celebrities or NBA or NHL players, sometimes, we're humans. We tend to skid a little. And I think that kind of keeps him grounded, that, he went back to school and he got education even though he had all the money and all the things that he wanted in the world at his fingertips.
Totally, totally. And I think that, um, I can't speak for him at all, and it's not something I can relate to really,
Yeah.
but I would imagine that it's pretty hard. Like, no one wants to hear like a really rich, successful person complain about their life, but I imagine that it is hard to stay grounded when you
Of
are
course. Yeah.
at the level that he's at. He's, uh, he's like, well, so when he had his graduation uh, thing, which was a ceremony they made just for him.
Mm.
It was like a one person graduation that they had 5,000 people attend. Um, but he held some practices on campus. He was there for a few days. We were filming with him, and it's like he's the president. I mean, it's just like you can't live normally. You can't just walk around. Even going back to your school,
Yeah.
like it's just everybody wants a piece of you and wants to watch you, and so I think it's impossible, I think, to avoid that. But so I don't. I would love to pick his brain more about sort of how he deals with that, and that the sort of fame part of his life was something that we talked a lot about, and how that would fit into this story. Um, and unfortunately, well, for better or worse, it kind of fell away because of the fact that we were kind of really focused on the Davidson story. It was really more about the past than the present.
Yeah.
Um, but I think as far as his present, yeah, I imagine it's. I was just listening to another podcast today, actually, with a couple of comedians, and they were talking about touching the sun, as it were, and once you touch it, you can't go
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
So I think he's probably touched the sun.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. And do come back for another episode. Until then, have a great day.